We're already going to start off with a bit of a different approach. LG, 3 players heading all the way up mid.
Yeah.
A whole lot of pressure, and it wasn't even elbow pressure at first. They were looking for a mid pick.
And an interesting wall to allow them to slip through and towards double doors. They actually come out the left side, catching those 2 players pushing.
Going around the corner, bdog still trying to hold it down. He can actually boot on some good damage. Allow his teammates to rotate, and there you go. Moose just around the corner does take down WARDELL. His last 3 players from V1. They do go back towards main, but that was just a random headshot. Moose just takes on a headshot through the wall. Now TiGG left up in a 1v3, trying to peek out. Effys trying to make this as difficult as possible, but it's already difficult. TiGG far and away from a 1v3.
And a nice pop there from Version1 to catch those 2 players walking down mid. That wall to allow them for the double door kind of wrap setup. Ends up popping out the left side after hearing some form of push, some sort of...
This is literally paradise. Welcome to Breeze. Long, winding angles. Players like WARDELL or players like Penny can go absolutely wild with the long range. But oh my word, it's actually bdog.
That will slow things down. Version1 will grinding halt, but man, no dash, no play, no utility here left over on the B side. bdog still suppressed. Oh, Moose does find a lovely right click. WARDELL will find a trade back on that lurk, but still, bdog in the back sight does get another tag. Close to a frag, but not going to be enough. dazzLe still lurks around, so you got to be a little bit careful here.
1 enemy remaining.
And dazzLe does end up going down. It's stuff from effys. Start clearing the angle, and now just gonna have to come down to see how much damage TiGG can do, but just the 1 pop. Easy peasy.
Map, but the way that these 2 teams have been playing, the clash between them, LG have like exceptional, so don't be surprised if somehow this becomes a very nail-biting map. So Version1 on this bonus are electing to approach this A site. The wall yet to go up as they grab this ult orb here for Zellsis.
Again, great opener, very safe here. 4v1. Damage actually already being done to WARDELL, or excuse me, to Zellsis. Even with that little snake bite there, it's not actually going to shut down this plant. So here we go, V1. A massive, massive chance here on just their eco.
Flank coming in as well is going to catch Penny. They've maintained backside control as well for now. There is still WARDELL on a very late lurk, but bdog still fragging out, picks up the Phantom, and now it's looking good here. LG starting to pick apart Version1's retake. WARDELL still left alone to try and pull off the clutch, is running out of shots, and that headhunter is running out of time. This is Version1 conceding the first round to LG on the retake. The Vandal, perhaps a quicker play here again towards a 3-man push. A deep play, flash ready for Mada as well to set up his teammate. Goes straight in towards Market, and wow, a quick crunch in as bdog spots a lot of players, but not the kills to go LG's ways. Just a 1-for-1. But dazzLe, he springs from holes. Big flank, and he is good for 1.
Very nice 1-off frag. Just pops in, pops out. Now you get WARDELL. You have Trip set up all over here in B.
Oh, but
more importantly,
watching. No cam.
Moose. Yeah, no cam actually. How is there no retake cam here? You do have these like nice little tricky trips. Moose is just trying to watch the crossover, but V1, this is essentially free real estate.
Yeah, unfortunately, no one's going to be there to capitalize on the fact that if these trips were to go off. Full sight take. effys landing in line of sight there from B window.
Take flight.
zander to check it out. Let's spot 1. They don't have any smokes left over. Oh, big shot though. WARDELL, bdog catches
Even better
Penny.
from bdog. Holy.
Back of the head from the flank.
Has to be WARDELL now in the middle of this site. effys is over towards the right side. Could be able to help out with that trade, but hello. TiGG coming up from behind. He is just trying to bait now. The TiGG baiting here is allowing these players to walk in. This is awesome. TiGG, well done. Now effys now in a 1v3. Needs to dance around the back of this site. Not going to be able to get... Oh, not going to be able to die, actually, from that knife. But give it up for TiGG. Distracting those players in the middle of that site.
Very effective. Very effective length.
So instead, we are just going to get that Viper all the way back over towards that tunnel side. Actually, early came up in A main. It's going to allow for a lot of control later on, but bdog. This is such a good push. Now, he could get into that back line ASAP, but the worst part is no one actually in B.
Zander has got out a Viper spin here as well online, so they get this site control. Null command comes off from Zellsis, and there's a flank. Oh, still, though, it's being watched. Effys, the timing. If he swings on through, there's one free pick.
Ooh.
How can he get another? No, he gets out instead.
Viper's pit being used up. Or, of course, that post plant.
WARDELL.
Such a cheeky
rendezvous.
spot.
5 seconds left and you can get out, but there's already 2 players watching there anyway. It's a big crunch coming out from LG.
Only just 1 kill here. But again, the rendezvous is covered, but Penny just around the corner. Not actually able to find anything. The crossfire still hasn't capitalized just yet. Mada does have 1, but his flash is so good to get into the middle of this site. But the Viper's pit is somehow still up. Moose, dazzLe trying to fight this one back. Now it's only Moose on the outskirts. He's able to find Zellsis, but on the front lines, it's Penny. It's a massive right click.
Right, it's so far a successful start. A lot of room to work with still in this first half, but Version1 are going to attempt it again. An approach over towards A. Penny's gotten so deep in the halls.
So deep. But again, nothing actually holding him back. I think dazzLe gonna go for anything too crazy here in terms of a peek, but
Spike down.
there goes now V1. Somehow, bdog just gets a big shot with a knife. dazzLe pops out. The knives. Oh, no way. Sully, it's yet another tragedy on one of these rounds.
Falls apart again. One single misplay. Timing there from dazzLe. You didn't think dazzLe was going to do anything. Well, he pops out. That door opens, and he knows that they're trying to trade out bdog, so he pops out, swings with the classic, and now Version1 still have a chance to win it out. 3 versus 2. TiGG is going for a very big flank, but there's still that trademark watching it back. WARDELL.
They're gonna wait for it?
Yeah, kind of tucked. effys with a single flash to try and set himself up for a big frag.
Here comes TiGG. Zellsis. Gonna go for a real wide flash that nobody's gonna get hit by, but out comes the flank from A main. TiGG is out, but does WARDELL see him? WARDELL spraying away! But the intuition of WARDELL was just right, but TiGG still nails the shot. LG, that's as thrifty as you can get.
Massive pickup. The one Vandal that they had left over up this cross should at least give them a little bit of space to make the crunch happen as bdog here with the op.
Oh, yeah, easy stuff for bdog off that first shot again. Pistols for V1, just looking to make their way up quick. Knocked right into. Dude, how long is this guy just gonna keep getting big? Still the peek out. How does that peek actually happen for Zander? bdog just still trying to drift around. One player just from around yellow box. What a shot, bdog.
Moose, this is a big flank. If he dies here, this opens up the possibilities here for Version1, but instead, bdog picks off another. Down goes Moose at 3v2, but low HP.
Uh-oh, what is the spot here for Zander? Zander looking for a 50-50. Same thing with effys, but Zander actually misses out on a big shot from the side. Mada does kill Zander. effys 1v1, and you see it. The Hunter's Theory is ready and raring to go, but he's not going to be able to use it. Mada, the null command comes in at the perfect time. The kill doesn't happen either. 3 to 4 going back towards the side of LG.
And they are not messing around. To pop a null command of that 2v1 to ensure that the Hunter's Fury doesn't come out.
Mario's back over towards A main, where it just might be a bit of a scrap. See 2 players a bit too close. Moose wants to go on the loose.
I had to say it. Penny. He's going to work his way up here instead. Moose is going to be forced out. No way. Null command comes up, and this time, hopefully, you do not get right-clicked. Drops another smoke just in case, with the Hunter's Fury being traded, trying to trace back one another.
And it doesn't work, actually. effys takes down TiGG, no trade back. dazzLe climbing up. He just doesn't know players are in stairs. And I say plural, 2 players are in stairs that could have been able to kill dazzLe. Finally, he goes down. Moose does get that kill back from mid. Great abandonment, by the way, from Moose. He sees that pressure over in mid, over in tunnel. Immediately backed off. Penny now trying to fight back these 2 players over towards door. And that's already it again.
Yep.
Version1 continuing to trade rounds back and forth with LG.
They actually want to go for this. No way. Losing the op here as Mada does get one big pick. If Mada can find another 2 versus 1, it's out of bdog's pay grade. 4 to 4 is Version.
A bit earlier. dazzLe. No info back over on stairs on his peak, but Same thing with the players over in double door. It took so long for them to actually be able to punish this round. It's V1. Having a bit of air of mystery with their own take.
Really deep A-man control here from bdog as well. It's going to allow them to focus a little bit more towards B. They're exploring both options here. Mada's been a very close angle right now. LG with a lot of information to play off of this version 1. And just prancing around towards mid. I've decided to lean back in towards the B site, knowing fully well that right now they have no control. TiGG picks up the orb and makes the rotation. dazzLe has double shocks, but how effective can that be? These two players. The knife, Zellsis can catch both of them if he throws it right in front, but might elect to instead toss it to the back. Oh, catches one, I think.
Great job.
No, he doesn't catch either of them, actually.
Oh, no, but there goes the knife. Does actually catch two of these players, especially bdog. bdog is so important for that take.
That
And
timing.
excuse me, not bdog. Penny was so important for that
30
take, but
seconds.
bdog coming from behind. The timing is perfect. 4 players are in front of him. 2 players at least. He could get a frag on. He is going to be able to take down one in terms of WARDELL, but the rotation does actually happen for V1.
A huge 2 for 2. bdog in a really good
Whoa,
flank.
whoa!
bdog.
What?
Guess this. He's presented this opportunity
nice.
because of the KO knife that was thrown by Mada. It caught, I believe, WARDELL, and that trademark goes inactive, and he's able to slip past and breaks it on the way back. I had no idea. LG. The 3 versus 2. dazzLe will be tagged down a little bit, but the recon bolt could be a good initiator. Still the knives available for bdog. These two players are pretty split apart as in one falls. Zander's just got 2 snake bites to play with, but he knows he needs a pick.
Zander has to wait for this cross. Now they know
he's
exactly
hiding.
where he is. dazzLe with a jump peek over towards yellow. It's going to be a double peek from his left side. Okay, the snake bite's really good. He could play a bit of space. He did isolate his opponent, dazzLe, there for a quick second there, and with a bit more time, he might have been able to stop the defuse. But 5-4 going back to LG. We just keep... Absolutely, but this round...
You want to play? Let's play.
Yeah, no results are really expected for version 1 with a buy like this, but absolutely gonna try because we've seen so many one-offs off of ecos. This is one of those plays again. Penny, the control of the poison orb, taking up the entirety of mid,
And
the entirety
look
of
at
tunnel.
this. Zander has got his Viper's Pit online, so they can get onto site. If they take out one player, bdog is in a good dash spot, playing kind of an elevated position on those bricks. A very nice off angle, but deep control here from Penny in towards Halls will be good to crunch in on this site.
Once that wall goes up,
And WARDELL's come in as well.
it's gonna be pretty much an instant response for them. But TiGG barely actually catches that. WARDELL was so close to actually getting into a 1v1 there, but out goes Penny. Penny's not getting traded. Yes, he is. dazzLe comes up from behind at the perfect moment, and out goes TiGG. Out goes bdog. The 3-man, 4-man crossfire here in the middle of A. He's gonna quit into 4 kills so far. WARDELL trying to run away with the Torrent of Force.
The 2-man play here towards the A side. Zellsis is going to deny any of that aggression. Will get himself onto the null command, which will be big for this execution.
Close there, actually. Zander. Over mid. Decent idea here with the Owl Drone. This is going to allow the players from elbow to go up.
Yeah, it gives a lot of space for these guys. Version 1 will give a little bit of confidence to WARDELL that he can make this play, make the late lurk happen. You have one trademark set up, but it's pretty deep actually towards main. So big flank can come in, but the null command doesn't actually remove cypher util.
Oh, big spray coming in from Mada, but only able to get one. dazzLe needs to keep it going. Gets a second. Leaving LG now in an advantage. WARDELL coming in from mid. TiGG just trying to dance. You know that he might be in the back
There's
of
a late.
sight, and
There's a lurk.
WARDELL. Perfect little angle there. bdog coming in pretty late. WARDELL can't even get the angle on Moose. Out goes the peek from the Jett. Moose still waiting. 40 seconds left. bdog waiting for it. WARDELL actually trying to chase this kill onto Moose. And there goes the drop of the spike. And WARDELL is forced to push.
This happened. Version 1 with a scrappy buy. Penny does have the Blade Storm, but WARDELL's playing with no shields.
And up in mid, dazzLe has already faced a lot of
Oh my
pressure here to
goodness.
begin with. And he absolutely is tired of it. finally getting a kill through that poison orb. And not only that, but the spike also going down off the crossfire. bdog going into the middle of the Viper's pit. Doesn't matter what Zander tries to do. Doesn't matter what V1 tries to do. This half firmly in the hands of LG. I was about to say, effys had the right idea, but we're done. Prime Gaming flawless. Let's.
Version 1, a big round to pick up here. Their excellent brother and Sentinels are awaiting the second open qualifier. Are they going to join them? LG, a very fast and aggressive take here towards mid.
Ooh.
And it is going to be a deep push for Zellsis. Zellsis has got all the way down B main. They're rotating already to the A site.
Absolutely, but here we go. A site still very, very much contested by V1. Zander trying it out, but look at that Viper wall.
He controls halls though. Yeah, the Viper wall gets so much deep back site control, something that Version 1 were not able to succeed in. But LG, they haven't taken this hall. The TiGG just peeks out at the last second and finds good for one.
So good, but now the rest of V1, they're pretty much all out of that Hall's position, trying to come out, but Penny does take down Mada. dazzLe, that might have been perfectly placed. Indeed it was. Bounces off the wall and takes down effys, and not only that, but the recon bolt is even better. Still trying to dance around the middle of sight, but you have that flank coming in from bdog, but Zander, good little flick back towards bridge, but you have so many contingencies. Two players in the back of A main looking for a couple of picks. Will it actually be a pick from Moose though? Moose needs it. Oh, there you go. The snake bite. So deep from main. Again, we were just waiting for that lineup to actually happen, and there you go. 9 to. It's got to be satisfying, especially. And really, either one of these teams, any sort of W that they can take on Breeze has to be kind of a confidence booster, because we just haven't seen much success
Very heavy
whatsoever on this map recently. But here we go. Towards this B site, you actually just do get early. Viper wall early. Dash in. Zander. And just can't do much in that one position. Would hope for a bit more, but it just can't happen. Penny did come back at a good time, but it's just LG very cleanly taking this B site.
Love this from LG. So simple. Simple and clean. Effective util to clear out these corners. Effective util to get onto site. Oh, Wada, don't get caught up with your flash drive. But he does. Spin back for Zellsis. Gets another one out. Does get picked up by Penny. Still a 4v3. Very doable here for Version 1. His kills are coming back their way.
Some way, somehow, bdog actually goes down to 6 HP. But the lineups are ready. Moose waiting for the peak, and it does work, at least for one. And Penny stuck with a Marshall. Definitely.
I actually think there'd be major investments. No, there aren't. They save the 2 rifles, get bdog back onto a Marshall, and they're going to look to bonus this round. Now, should be Version 1's 5th if they're fortunate enough to pick it up, because I've jinxed them every round, but has to be a win here. Version 1, they know this is a must-win round.
Absolutely. There's no doubt about that. Version 1 loses this. Reset. It's got to come down. These individual plays. LG, they're doing exactly that.
Shots.
Isolating themselves. bdog got confident. Zellsis, what a swing.
There's been a little bit of space granted here to TiGG. And so it's keeping one player back towards halls. He can throw the wall up here for the late exec, but the gun diff, that's the biggest issue here. The gun diff is going to be a big question. They've even spotted out cypher down towards mid. Moose is not going to have a lot of space to work with, but what is dazzLe doing? What is dazzLe doing? He's gotten all the way deep into their spawn, and he's going to get a free pick.
Oh my! Let's go, dazzLe. Okay.
Yeah, that's a little unlucky. Instant trade back.
Yeah, you hate to see that if, of course, you're an LG fan, but if you're a V1 fan, WARDELL
30 seconds left.
bringing some well-needed energy back into this round. Seeing LG slowly make their way up B. It's going to be Zellsis alongside WARDELL. Yeah, almost literally just the two combined.
Like a Hunter's Fury can come into effect here and close out the series here for LG. As already, bdog looking to take very aggressive space, has already forced WARDELL off of that angle.
As that happens, don't get much of a budge. Most of the players in V1, it does look like they really want that mid position back.
Back into the A site. There's the null command available here for Mada. The wall ready to go up, and he's already on their doorstep. He's waiting, though. A minute left, plenty of time, and yeah, they saw the KO. They realized this is where the hit's coming. 4 players now in rotation for Version 1.
Whoa, whoa,
They
whoa.
back
But what's
away.
going on here for LG? They are
It's up to
backing away.
Moose.
They have a lot of time to deal with. But Moose, the cypher, all the way up.
Here.
Just checks the flank, doesn't see anything. Him and bdog, Moose, has the cage to work with. Null command still available. They're all the way up in halls. This is such a big pop play.
Oh, it's got to happen, though. 3 players in the middle of this site could be able to consolidate this pretty well. Indeed, they started off right. Zellsis with a big kill on mada. Penny doing the exact same on TiGG. Hello, effys taking down bdog. 1 more remaining. It's dazzLe in a 1v3. Get them all down. dazzLe, he has a decent attempt there. WARDELL was all the way out in the open for him, but 15 seconds left. He has Spike on his backpack, but he's going to go down anyways. Version1, welcome back.
Much. LG should not be looking to use much here besides maybe the Blade Storm, which has been called into effect. Version1 have been spotted out towards mid, forced to back away, and they will approach the B site where you've got an easy bet, easy fadeaway for WARDELL. You can control again the back site, something that LG did really well in that first half.
Here's the dash into the middle side. Here we go. WARDELL doing a good job at least taking down the first, but he needs help from that Viper in the back of sight. zander not able to do anything, but TiGG actually a big shot off the Marshall, and only had to come from the Marshall though. zander comes from around the corner. Just let WARDELL do his business. And now it's just about seeing if they can cleanly find mada here. Indeed they do. Moose, out of here.
Maybe they will. Mada can throw that knife, get the early contact, allowed TiGG to get up. He's instead going to take it towards halls. Instead, go for the halls play here as WARDELL goes venturing. This is where he gets dangerous. Where he's almost an unpunishable, oppressive player. It doesn't find much. It's instead LG leaning towards this A side. They do have the hunters here for the post plant, and they're trying to set themselves up where TiGG can pop out from halls. Be a very late component in this round, but already, because of WARDELL, 4 players here for Version1.
Like you said, how are there 4 players here? Such a strong read if they can end up nailing it, but oh, here comes the Hunter's Fury, making this job just a bit easier here for LG. Again, this Viper wall doing its work, but they're still not able to get that spike down just yet. Finally, it's there. 4 players here, still for Version1. Penny around the corner. The toxins allowing everyone to leave. How is LG going to play this post plant?
But now you've let them set up, you've let LG set up their post plant, and that's where they can be scary.
So scary. Look at TiGG from behind, though. They don't expect TiGG there at all, but it still works out. This could be it, though. They could actually retake this. dazzLe all the way in the back line.
In a strong position now, resetting LG, putting them in an awkward bye. Try and make it happen again. This time an approach towards B, but that knife, oh my gosh, all the way from the A site from Zellsis.
Jeez, what a lineup. Don't really think you need to depend on those, though. No, LG.
Right
They
here.
already do like to kind of have a bit more spread control, and indeed we're seeing that this round man over in halls, regardless if there's someone over in elbow. The mid is completely empty for him. They're just going to keep adventuring here until they end up running into these trademarks.
This again with a really big deep push, but it's been nullified every single round. That trademark doesn't let him venture any further. And you already have effys in position to rotate between either site. So quick to be that 3rd player to support either of these 2 duos. And WARDELL, well, we know what he can do here. Mada will send a flash. Actually does force WARDELL temporarily off of the angle, and that will be the split in. Version1 getting overwhelmed here, but staying calm, staying collected is zander.
Oh, zander continuing to frag the shot through the wall. Does it? What a man. dazzLe
The damage,
now.
the
Okay.
damage.
Okay, dazzLe. Here's... Oh! WARDELL's down! Moose gets another kill! This has turned into a 2v5 to a 1v2. Are you joking me? No, there's 2 players remaining now for LG.
Get the kill.
Needs
That's
to
the
fight.
round. That's the round.
That's it. That's gonna be it. Moose has to run. 5 seconds left. Oh no, Zellsis. He's just gonna chill out. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. He won't find him. Zellsis saves tragedy.
Here.
You are not built different, Zellsis.
So lucky. Bailed out.
The man's
Bailed
still
out.
gonna dance and throw it back. All good. All good. LG
zander
going all the way up mid.
pops up that Viper's Pit really early and gives WARDELL more space to work with. He can make an early TP out, but this is Wow, deep halls control.
Whoa.
They're playing
Whoa.
a very deep halls again. This is such an interesting ult. I've never seen this.
I've never seen it either. What is this ulti? What is their goal with this? I guess let's see. Penny gonna play around the back of sight. The wall. Good to at least keep him a bit tight away. And again, look at the Viper's Pit. It doesn't even cover up the rest of the door. Maybe it's just went the wrong way. Don't know yet, though. Moose over towards the mid side. That's just a dry kill onto Zander. Nothing else is happening, though. That has to be the rotation from LG, but you have the hold.
And he's seen the rotations. That's why they're calling back. But it's another mid split. They're going back to the A site. TiGG in a prime spot. Door gets closed on his face. Can he open it back up? 30 seconds left. Penny, though.
Penny.
The shock to their system.
With the door still open, Penny just needs to keep an eye on it, but he peeks at the left side. Perfect timing onto Mada. Zellsis doing the exact same. TiGG, Moose, last two remaining, trying to get back into this. Two different positions, but trying to join each other at orange box, but it's just not going to work. TiGG does climb on top, though. Has the double off the dynamic duo to deal with. It just can't work. So scary to even think about now. And what is this now? V1. They're the ones with the rifles, but just couldn't decipher where to actually put their players early on. LG, not pushing anything.
Oh my gosh, bdog. Marshall v Operator, and bdog is just better. He's been having a game here on Breeze. But he needs his team to come alive now. It's been him and Moose all series long. A combination of those two plus Mada. And Moose, the timing is so... Doesn't go the full clear. Doesn't go for the full clear, and now they don't know. There's no trips, there's no traps, there's nothing. No cam as well, and Zellsis has been free to roam to find all these players with their back turned.
Is that really the difference maker, though? Is that really the difference maker? Because he's just going up mid. He's just going to abandon the flank, and now it's actually Moose that could actually flip this round entirely. Oh, big kill from Moose over towards the mid side. Now still 4 players remaining here on LG. They are actually wrapping back to B. You have got to be joking me. What a call.
And they don't know. Anyone don't know. LG have done this kind of weird fake where they go back to the SA multiple times.
Oh,
WARDELL does catch Mada
wait,
on the
but look at the
rotate.
commitment.
3v3, Zander still here, can send a snake, but almost get caught out though. Hunter's Fury to hold the spike plant down.
Moose.
They need a kill. That's all they need is a frag.
That Hunter's Fury was so
close. The gap!
Oh, the gap, mind the gap. Moose getting a big kill, making another one. Spike has been down. Effys can't do anything about it. 30 HP and no space to go. Dude, are you joking me? Moose picking up the off.
One more time. Another double op. Penny will not have money to buy another after this.
Absolutely you won't. No way he does. WARDELL. He's still 2 old points away from that tour to 4. So again, there's a lot of worst case scenarios here for V1 going forward. LG, their economy isn't safe either. They lose the next 2 rounds in a row. They're reset. Look
at this post-plant potential. Hunter's Fury, double snake bites, double shocks, fragment parade, and the Hunter's Fury to come out early just to clear out this back site.
Doesn't it work, though? Seems like all of these Hunter's Furies just not getting any sort of mileage. But here we go. Zellsis needs to fight. 2 players now in the back of sight. Zander with a crossfire, but you still have, if I'm not mistaken, Penny still trying to drift around. 3 players remaining now for LG. This entry onto B has been completely nullified.
Mada going down, and that slowed everything. You didn't get any clearance with that Hunter's Fury. You didn't get any clearance with the utility in the backside, and they can just chill. Zellsis, Zander, and Penny. 3 players were there on the site to hold it down, and they do such a great job. Moose. To look for any exits, to do any damage. The economy not frail enough for it really to be of concern to Version 1, but it is for LG. They need to save these rifles.
Ten seconds left.
Like I was saying, LG, their economy not in a great position. Yeah, not terrible. They are going to be able to redistribute a whole lot of cash going into the next.
Double up. WARDELL taking it towards mid this time around. Did venture down towards L, but how effective has this been? That knife is even better. Gives WARDELL
he's going in.
much space. He's a free range chicken here, man. Can walk around. Takes whatever he wants.
Why did it have to be a chicken?
I don't know, man.
Oh, he's not actually able to do anything. No, he is a chicken. Headless chicken. Running for the hills.
Backs up instantly. And now that's bdog to take back space off the owl drone. And WARDELL. WARDELL took that space. Knows he's there. Look, he's like picking him out. He's like, yo, molly this guy. Molly this guy.
It's gotta happen. Molly towards the right side. It would be so easy to try to isolate the Viper specifically too, but they needed the cage to get out.
Take that space back, though. Version1 are very happy with that. They know now they've ushered them towards mid, because look at the position that Zellsis has. Massive play here. But they're coming back up mid, and WARDELL's got the op. There's even a crunch as well. effys not too far. This could be catastrophe.
I think they know, though. WARDELL did kind of warm them just a little bit ago, but yes, that wall, very, very stellar. Just isolating so many angles just so they could scale up as deep as they can before they actually go. So here we go. WARDELL gonna be able to get one. He still has a teammate right next to him, but zander can't hit his shot. TiGG faking the jiggle and finally goes down, but bdog does take him back. A 3v3 retake ensues.
Yeah, owl drone gets caught out as well, so it's not even gonna get into effect. 10 seconds left. Penny, though, the double up scare.
8 seconds?
Oh, mada, he checks this corner, but Zellsis doesn't. Zellsis doesn't, and now he gets off the scope.
Wow!
Moose with the up from long range, and who's got the double up? What a flip. 11-11 now in favor of LG, unless effys has got heroics, unless effys is the Canadian superhero. He looks to get something here for Version1. Slips underneath the cam, but ends up getting spotted. And that is it. LG on 12. WARDELL doing what...
For good reason. 1:30 a.m. and we're going at it. Big peek over towards the mid side. Penny, will he actually be able to get something here? It is a 3-man push.
Double up still available again. This is Version1. Third time's a charm, I guess, to win out this round to push us to OT. Sentinels are awaiting you, my man. Don't disappoint here, LG. Version1, a deep peek, and a big pick. A big pick as WARDELL goes down.
WARDELL's already kicking himself for that type of peek. bdog, fully ready for that. Oh, look at this. What is Penny doing?
Penny's looking for space, but he could get punished. He's gone deep enough. This is big. This is from Penny, but he doesn't realize that he's just around the corner. They're working back in towards mid now, and Penny has got a very advantageous position, but he's got to be scared of Moose.
Penny can just chill here. Just maintain this control. He does not need to come back into A to try to defend, but that was it, right? He needed to depend. He needed to depend on Zellsis to actually hold it down.
One pick.
But this position from Penny.
Another pick.
What? TiGG! He doesn't even react. Penny just goes in and gets 2 kills for free. We're equalized down to 3v3. Penny now has a Vandal. bdog trying to go out with the knives, trying to drift away, trying to make something happen. But LG, they keep getting the kills. 2v2 now. dazzLe, bdog looking to close it out. effys, 10 HP. But Penny, massive kill from the side on a dazzLe. bdog from behind the box. They have no clue he's here. Where is Penny? Penny behind the box. bdog now in a 1v1. Trying to go for the defuse. But bdog shuts it down with a Red Bull clutch. LG.